Today we're going to start by debunking a myth I just thought of. Can sleeping in a bed after taking a hard fall negate fall damage? I don't think it's going to work, but there's a slight chance it might, so this fall will... Oh, wait. Yeah, there's a creative world in case you can't tell, but not anymore. We're in survival, so yeah, this fall would definitely kill me, so... Alright. Okay. Okay, here it goes. Spamming right click, right click, right click. Oh, no way. No way, man. That's so cool. How are you... Oh, Hey guys, welcome back, says Piggy Dude, to the Minecraft Hang with P-Town. Yeah, shut up. I thought we'd start the day off right today with a big old bowl of Enchantmentos, puff sugar cereal. Nutritious, delicious, and never a disappointment. Alright, you know, that's not disappointing. That's not so bad. Well, throw it in a box. Put it in a box. Alright. Well, first, just let me say thanks. Huge thanks to all the subscribers, man. Today is actually kind of like the 50 subscribers special. Even though I intended to do this, I have no dirt. No. I intended to do this a while ago when we actually hit 50 subscribers, and now we're at like 59. So I figured, man, I better hurry up before it's a 60 subscriber special. So yeah, thanks very much, guys. I was kind of thinking about this. It's funny, you know. It's like if I offered a class, like at a university or something, I'm like, Minecraft Hang with P-Town, and I didn't tell anybody about it, like 50 people would come to it. That's a lot of people. I think it's a lot of people. I know there are people with like 300,000 and upward subscribers, and that's just absurd. But anyway, I want to show you what's been done here. I've just kind of put up some walls to hide the water streams underneath. Not sure how I feel about the wood down here in the center, but I kind of like the iron bar look. I put glass panes up originally, but they're just too... they're so bright, man. They've got all those white lines, and they're kind of distracting. And I think I said before that I was going to use like 9 sheep or 8 sheep per cell, but yeah, that's probably not going to happen just until they fix like mob collision. Because what happens is they clip into each other. See, like if I tried to shear these sheep, it probably would work, because when they're like inside of each other like that, you can't actually hit them with the shears. So yeah, that's a problem. Glowstone. Keep it lit up. Keep the baddies away. I know I've said before that I don't mind hostile mobs spawning just in the town, but the sheep pens maybe I should protect a little bit. I put up this temporary wall just around it, just to keep skeletons and the like, mainly creepers, keep them out. And I changed the ceiling on this. It was originally stone, and I turned it to wood, and I think it's better, or at least a step in the right direction. I still think it needs a little bit of work. It's just, if you look at it from above, it's just an awful lot of one color. That's not so bad from this angle. I don't know, it's growing on me for sure. But yeah, 50 subscribers special, guys. We got to do something special to make it special. And I remembered at the end of the last episode, I think I lit a chicken on fire, and that's what we're doing today. We're going to light chickens on fire. If I can only remember which way to go. Let's go this way. So I've got some stuff in a box that I'm going to be using for this project. The chunks will load. Hello. Thanks for loading. Oh, here's a shovel. Silk touch. I was going to use that for the glass, right? So there's an idea I've been considering for a while. For quite some time. Munchy man. I should get the eggs. And that is an automatic chicken farm. I built one a while back where I would throw chicken eggs up and they would hatch, and then they'd go to a water cell and eggs would drop down, and I would pick them up and put them in a chest, and after a while I would pull a lever and yeah, process all the chickens. But now that hoppers are out, there's a lot we can do with those in terms of automation. Like, I'm talking full automation. I want this to be a chicken farm, completely automated, like even down to the cooking part. So I've got some netherrack here for the cooking. So here's the general idea, and I'm going to try to explain this. It's kind of complicated. I'm not even sure if I fully understand what I'm going to try to do, but oh, did you see that? Minecraft myth number 2. We're going to debunk this real quick. Can you shift sneak off a chest? Holding down shift right now in case you can't tell. No. Okay. Good to know. Anyway, the idea is chickens are going to be in a cell somewhere above, and they'll grow into fully developed chickens, and they'll drop eggs into hoppers, which will go into chests, and once the chest reaches its threshold limit, the chickens will all be shot out or moved onto netherrack, where they will light on fire, drop down, and then be collected. Meanwhile, all the eggs have been moved into a dispenser, which I didn't bring, but I have one. Yeah, or I can make one anyway. So all the chickens will be in, the eggs will be in the dispensers, which will reload our chicken holding cell perpetually. So this is going to be this is the most complicated thing I've ever done with redstone, and not by a little bit either. So I'm probably going to have to do quite a bit of this off camera, but first, oh man, yeah, I'm just thinking about it right now. This is complicated. What can I do? Let's figure out first where we're gonna mow the yard real quick, just to see. Okay, so I think let's put like our. Oh, it's gonna be so tall too. That's okay. The chickens can come down here. This will be like where the chickens drop down from. This like tower of. It'll be like a tower of glass. Ooh, man, this is gonna be complicated. Oh man, but I think it's gonna be cool. Oh man, thinking about it, it's becoming daunting. Okay, I'm gonna think about the chicken dropping part first. I'm gonna see what I can come up with that, and I'll get back to you, because I don't want to bore you with me going like, I don't know about this block. Maybe I can block. Yeah, that's wow. That was potentially very boring. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna think about this, and I'll get back to you in just a sec. All right, guys, this is what I'm considering with the chicken dropping. Let's put the netherrack here for reference. And I've done some tests with chickens on fire, and if they're on just like a floating block like this, if they just land on this and there's like walls around them, they'll be like, oh my gosh, I'm on fire, but there's nowhere to run. So we're gonna fool them into thinking they can run right there. And for good measure, since the recipe makes 2, let's put another one right there. Okay, cool. Very cool indeed. In Etho's recent LP video, he was talking about how hard it is to walk and talk at the same time. No, that's just me. No, what he was saying was that he doesn't think it's possible for the brain to carry out like 2 complex functions at once. Essentially, he was like he sees LPers trying to do complicated actions, just waiting for the sun to set, and try to talk about complicated things at the same time. And usually they have to sacrifice one or the other. If they're going to do something complicated, they have to talk about something simple. And if they're going to talk about something complicated, then they have to do something really repetitive, like chopping down wood or going caving or something like that. So I said, challenge accepted, Etho, my good man. I will accept your challenge, and I will do something complicated, i.e. this, and I will talk at the same time. And it will be quite interesting on all accounts. And he said, like, Now it's not hard to narrate what you're doing. That's half flint and steel. Oh man, this doesn't bode well. I was looking for something that's already in my inventory. Okay, so the fireworks. I don't know why I did that. Let us carry on with this. So he was saying it's easy to talk about like what you're doing, but to talk about something else is quite another matter. So the idea here, I mean, forgive me, I'm going to have to talk about what I'm doing because it's freaking complicated, man. So this is where a water channel is going to push chickens here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. Out of blocks. So what can I talk about that's complicated? Just to prove a point. Complicated topic to talk about. Well, I can see why Ethan thinks it's hard, because it is hard. Very hard. Very hard indeed. Okay. Plus I've got to visualize what I'm doing. Man, that's not fair. This is like the hardest thing I've ever done. Yeah, maybe I could just, I mean, I should be talking about what I'm doing. This is something I don't fully understand yet either. Okay. Water. Yeah, sorry, forget it. This is just way too this is way too complicated a project for me to talk about something interesting. If I do think of some, plus I can't think of anything interesting. If I do think of something interesting, I will bring it up. But for now, I'm gonna think about this where everything needs to go. Oops. Oh, wait. I know what I need to do. I know what I need to do. Let's put pistons represented by these wooden blocks I'm holding. Let's see. Let's count 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3. We'll have pistons go there to keep chickens from going anywhere. Do I have any glass? It's cooking, I think. I can go get that later. Oh, we should put the hopper underneath this block. Ooh, lordy, it's getting complicated. And then we could put the chest where these... Okay, let's take this out. I mean, partly the reason it's hard to talk about something complicated is that as a YouTuber, I'm assuming, because I'm fairly new to this, you want to explain what you're doing to your audience at the same time that you're doing it, you know? Like I'm telling you guys what I'm doing, because otherwise it just... You know how you could cheat very easily? You could just record something and then just like remove the audio and then just overdub yourself. And so you're just like, and this is my highly detailed analysis of the fluid mechanics of airplanes or something while you're building like this incredibly complicated redstone thing. You little cheater. Okay. So this is where the chickens are going to end up, and they're going to be pooping out eggs, and the eggs are going to go in there. Let's build the walls a little higher so the chickens don't hop out and go nowheres. Great. Perfect. Okay, at this point in time, I should really get to the wiring down below. Let's take out the water just because I think that might be a hazard to redstone. Based off past experience. Water and redstone are, they're fun to balance, you know. You make one mistake and everything you've done is ruined. You have to rebuild it. Okay, so here we've got our chest. I'm going to show you a cool trick. Hopefully, if I can remember it. Did you see it? I don't know what that was. That was... Do pistons still do that glitchy thing? And yeah, they do. That is very, very strange. So you guys know how comparators work, right? They check the inventory of the block they're adjacent to. So chests, furnaces, dispensers, and the like. And it tells you, let's build some chest so I can demonstrate this idea. And it outputs a signal based on, what am I about to do? This, right? No, too far. Outputs a signal based on the percent that the percentage of filling, how much this is filled, basically. So I can put a stack, or I need redstone to demonstrate this. I can put a stack of cobble or something, and it's like 33% filled. I don't have a stack of cobble. I don't have a stack of anything. Yeah, I do, right here. So I can put a stack of stone in this furnace, and because there are 3 slots in the furnace, it'll be 33% filled. There we go. So it outputs a signal strength of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I put another, let's pretend that's a stack, and now it's 66% filled. So it outputs a signal strength of 10. Now you can do something like this. Now beds don't stack, but the slot is completely filled. So it's basically, like this is equivalent to a stack because it takes up one bed takes up one spot the same way 64 cobble takes up one spot. You follow? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we put out this, and it outputs a signal strength of 10. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right? Just like that. And we can, using this trick, or I should explain this. If you don't know this, like I didn't know this either. I've been doing homework, guys, on this redstone stuff. I was not privy to all this information, but I've been digging in. So if you do something like this, let's see the chest, water buckets don't. It's outputting a signal right now, but because it's getting a stronger signal from the side, it doesn't output anything. See, there's a signal. So in this way, we can use a furnace, or really any storage block, but a furnace because it's easiest to fill, to detect our threshold level in this chest. So I want the chest to be like 66% filled before it releases all the eggs. And we're going to do this with hoppers, and it's going to get complicated. Oh boy. Okay, so I want it to detect like a 60% capacity. So I'm going to fill these 2 slots. That I can't put anything here because that's just the way furnaces are. So 66% is the signal. You can kind of think of it that way. 66% is a signal. So unless this chest is 66% filled, just with everything I own in a box to the left, still not enough to get the signal out. Give me more stuff. Well, I was kind of hoping that would be enough, but maybe we could reduce the threshold limit. There you go. And there it goes off. So unless the chest is, oh, now I made a mess. I need to clean this up. So when the chest hits that threshold, all the eggs will be released. That's the idea. Now I need to clean up this mess. So excuse me for just one moment while I fix that. Well, Septimus just decided to walk across the bridge and come join us. He does not like his job very much. I had him working over there at the burger joint, but he's always figuring out ways to get out. And I've got like rails at the entrance and in like the desk or the counter where he works. Man, an ornery little guy. Anyway, check out what we've got going on up here. I've got shovels in here. Cheapest way to get the furnace up to 66% full. I have nothing, of course, in the chest, but I realized that as soon as eggs start exiting into these hoppers, like as soon as one egg passes out and it goes beneath the threshold, this thing will overpower this comparator again, switching this off. So I set up like a, crude memory cell. I'm not very good with this kind of thing, but basically what it does is uses regular pistons Right now this hopper is locked, meaning it won't accept any items. But it'll still, yeah, just nothing. And that's because it's being powered by this torch signal going through this block. Now torch signals can't go through solid blocks, or transparent blocks rather. Like that. So that's basically what's going to happen. This threshold will overcome the furnace and will power this piston for a split second until the eggs exit into the hoppers, going beneath the threshold set by the furnace. But by then, the piston has extended, pushing this glass block here underneath this torch, allowing this hopper to do its thing. Pretty cool, right? We got to figure out some way, though, to get this piston powered, because it's going to send the block back, locking this chest again. How are we gonna do that? Good question. Maybe we should put the dispenser in. Oh, you know what we could do is use this. I've got more comparators, which is good because we're going to use this signal from. We can tell it that piston to extend once the number of items in the dispenser reaches 0. Let's see. So this dispenser's shooting stuff up. That's good. Let's get around there. Another comparator, very good. It's pointed the right way, also very good. Actually, by default, I think that should be extended. So we should put a torch on a block. Oh man, mid-air redstone is kind of tricky business. Still haven't thought of anything good to talk about, but that is a challenge I will beat for sure. Okay, cool. So we're going to have to depower that. Things be getting cray. Ooh, I just placed a torch somewhere. I don't know where. Dang, man. This is going to get complicated in a hurry. I'm going to think about it. Think about a way to get this comparator signal to depower this. Oh, you know what? We can just set the limit to 1. Are my fences or ladders? So what I'm going to do is figure out a way to get the signal from here to depower this piston, as well as get the comparator signal from this dispenser to depower this piston as well. And I'll be right back. He's not even that big of a help. Kind of silly. Don't know why I keep him around. He'd be a lot better as a meal, a happy meal. I wouldn't do that to him. I love Septimus. Kinda. Alright, so here's the general thing. What I did was I put this dispenser here. If ever there's an item in, then it will depower that piston, giving that other piston a chance to extend, thereby unlocking the hopper. So we should put that on a delay. Yeah, that's correct. So this signal, why did I do this? I wanted to depower. Oh, that's right. So the first thing, yeah. The signal comes, shoots at this repeater, deactivating that piston down there. And the dispenser signal just perpetuates that by keeping that piston unlocked. So this one can extend, allowing the eggs to flow into the dispenser. Now this is a cool thing. You guys are going to like this. Oh, perfect. Okay, that was a weak demonstration. Let's try it with more gusto. Mucho gusto. So what it's doing is bouncing the items back and forth between the hoppers, setting up a very I mean a moderately quick clock. And I've got a torch under here, underneath this hopper. So as soon as this dispenser is empty, if I can just click it. Oh, why did it do that? Oh, it must have gotten something in there. Yeah. So we'll keep that, you know, covered and safe. So as soon as this dispenser is empty, let's speed up the process a little bit. Make sure nothing flies into this hopper. Right. This signal goes off because the comparator says, hey, there's nothing in here. Signal goes off, depowers this block, which allows the torch to come back on, locking the hopper, which shuts off the clock. So basically, whenever there's anything in the dispenser, it'll fire, which is exactly what we want. We don't want it to be going all the time because that'd just be pretty annoying. So the next step, what would that be? I guess we should put up water channels and stuff. Now, chickens are a bit hard to handle sometimes. I should grab signs. Or baby mobs in general, of any kind, have this annoying quirk where they'll end up in walls. Especially when they grow up, which is annoying. So we want to prevent that as best as we can. Give me this glass back. Yeah. We don't need anything special covering that. Let's use these regular blocks. Cool. Cool beans. Maybe I should build this out of glass so people can... Oops. Hey, it works. Okay, gotta be careful. I'll use glass so we can see what's the haps. There's nothing in that. I've got a fair amount of glass. And grab some signs. Very good. Still haven't heard from anybody if we should tear down the desert temple over there for out sandstone or the jungle temple. I'm kind of inclined to do so, but if people are like, no, protect or history and whatever, and I'll be like, fine, I guess, you know, whatever. You kids win this time. I'm boxing myself in. That's no good. How high should it go? Let's take it up 4 blocks. 3, 4. Perfect. Okay. Oop. This is where the water's gonna be. Doopy doo. Scooby Doo. Okay. Let's take it to... let's just block it off for now. Not with glass. With dirt. Alright, very good. Very good. There's a sign to hold the water. Water for the water. Okay, cool. Next up on the agenda. It's probably okay to let the water out, right? Oh yeah. We don't want that eventually, but for now it's okay. Slow going. This is slow going. I'm gonna think about the water streams, because I don't want to bore you guys on camera or anything. So I'm gonna think about that, and then I'll come back when I've got something a little more concrete in mind. Be right back. All right, Septimus. He's ready to see it. I think that's what that means. You guys ready to see it? It is by far the most beautiful thing, thanks Cal, I've ever built. No, it's a monstrosity. It is the great chicken monstrosity of 2013. So if you're wondering why these water streams are up there are like that, like why I didn't just stop right there, I tested some things out in Creative World, and what was happening when the chickens would pop out of an egg, occasionally another egg would hit a chicken when he hadn't had a chance to swim that way yet. And they would fall down, landing on the dispenser. So every egg afterwards would release a chicken right there, and it was no bueno. Then all of the chickens would accumulate there. They'd never go up there, which is a problem. If the eggs can be fired all the way up there, it gives the chickens more time to swim down, and less chance that they'll hit a chicken too soon and fall back down into the dispenser. That's still going to happen occasionally. Rarely. I haven't seen it happen yet, but just in case, I think it's a good idea if we come over here and we get some lava. Because eggs can be fired through lava successfully, so there's a surface lava pool over here. Yeah, right around the stone. And some zombies in a cave close by, I guess. Ooh! He's right here. I want you out of my life. Okay. Don't worry, pig, you're safe now. So let's grab this guy. You're not safe. I thought he was going to walk straight into the lava. Man, I wonder how long those zombies have been there. A long time, man. Let's get back out. Alright, very good. Very good. Make our way back over here. We're going to throw some lava on the dispenser. Because I tested that out as well. And you can fire eggs through lava successfully, which is kind of funny. Flaming eggs. But they'll still hatch chickens, which is pretty cool. And yeah, it's pretty cool. Get my glass ready. There we go. Sweet. Sweet, man. That way, any the occasional melons in my mouth. The occasional loose chicken, baby chicken, will end up back in the lava. All right. Well, this is looking amazing. I guess. Let's take a quick nap. And then the next thing we want to do is set up these. Well, you can't see it, but I'm going to put pistons up there, right there. I'll show you in just a sec. One piston gate to control the keep the baby chicks from ending up with the adult chicks and getting burned, because we don't want that to happen yet. And the other gate is going to allow the adult chickens to flow out once the threshold is reached. Let's put a lid on this, shall we? Cool. All right. I might have to change this glass to solid blocks. I'm not sure if chickens hatching in glass will be an issue. I'm kind of thinking it will, since they don't suffocate in glass. Yes, we want pistons there and one there, I think. Maybe we should put it on the other side, just to... Well, we probably definitely want this one here. How should we do that? We're going to want the piston door to stay open for a few seconds, because we've accumulated so many chickens, it might take a while for all of them to get out. Maybe we could do some sort of timer. That could be cool. That could be cool. I hadn't thought about the timers yet. Let me think about the timers, and I'll be right back. Septimus is ready. You guys ready for this? I think you guys are really going to like this. So the timer design I ended up going with is one that Etho came out with a while back. He released a tutorial on it, and I'll link that in the description because it's awesome. It's based off of hoppers and the redstone blocks. And what it does is this redstone block, well, here, gets moved over a hopper right there, locking it. And whenever this is in this position, what's happening? What is happening? Oh. There we go. Okay. That's an important piece, guys. Don't forget that. So you can see that like it locks the other hopper and then it dispenses items. And then it goes back and forth. So you can set a fairly accurate timer up to like 3 minutes 43 seconds using this design. So what I did is I took the signal from the redstone block, used it to depower the pistons, which you can't see from this angle. So let me just... Ooh. Oh, good. There's nothing down there. Okay. I got worried for a second. I was going to ruin everything. Yeah, so it depowers those pistons. Just like that. So whenever these pistons are extended, the baby chickens will be able to come down here. And when it switches on cue, yeah, the chickens will flow to the fire, and this will extend to keep the baby chicks in. Which is pretty cool. I like it. So this is actually a vertical arrangement of the timer that Etho had in his tutorial. So what this is going to do is just oh dang, hold on. I might have inverted this. What I wanted to do is send out a pulse that will just all it needs to do is slide the block over, unlocking the hopper. So let's emulate that real quick. Yeah, I guess that means that this needs to be always on. Shoot, I got some torches. Torch. There, now it's always on. I'm not sure if that's actually going to solve anything. Let's go up and see. That way the repeater will... So let's emulate a pulse from this. Because that's all it's going to get. Okay, so that's extended. Items are not flowing. So I think that means I need to move it over one block because all the items are, yeah, they're stuck in that hopper right there instead of in this hopper. Right? Well, let's emulate a pulse again. Yeah, that's no good. Okay, I'm going to need to... Also, while I'm up here, will this go off? Yes, it will. Okay. I'm going to move this over one block and then back one block. And that should work. So I'll be right back. Alright guys, I think I've got it figured out now. Man, it was frustratingly difficult. It's just so hard working with redstone up. It's such an unwieldy place to be doing all this complex wiring. That block is... It's going to stay. That block is going to stay. Alright. So I've got like a stack of items in there. And you'll see when you watch Etho's tutorial, which I highly recommend you do, that, here we go, one stack. Each item gives you like 0.35 seconds. So that'll give us about like 20 seconds or so. I don't know exact math. But that should be enough to keep like the chickens, to get all the adult chickens out and keep the baby chickens in there for a long enough time. But man, I am ready to see if this thing works or not. Are you ready? There's no eggs in there, so let's get some eggs happening. Now these are just eggs I've accumulated over time. How should we do this? Let's put them in the chest first. They're not gonna be enough to break the threshold set by the furnace. Okay, that's no good. Oh, it's because the piston is extended? No. Oh, I guess that's okay. Right? Because as soon, well, we'll see. As soon as it's shut off, that piston should extend, thereby locking the hoppers. You can see, yeah, I think that's the glass is going to be a problem. I think, yeah. because they can just get stuck on the glass without dying. So let's... Oh man, he's in a sign too. Dang, that's going to be a pain to fix. Look at... Oh, come on. There he goes. Weird. Very strange. Oops. I'm killing myself. That's... While the chickens are accumulating. Okay, so... Oh, I heard it extend. Good. Good. So that chest is locked now. The walls are shut. And they won't... Okay, that's right. So the pistons won't... Those pistons won't move until they get a signal from this. So let's emulate... Let's not. Those are all my eggs. And then I'd have no eggs. I'm going to hang out for a little while and just watch the eggs accumulate, see if everything's okay. Baby chicks can have a tendency to suffocate or drown in water fairly easily, so hopefully that doesn't happen. So I'm just going to watch it. Maybe I'll replace some of this glass with stone. Just take a quick mental image of what it looks like. Actually, I'll take an actual image. Snapshot. There we go. Screenshot. So I'm going to replace the glass with stone. That way we don't have any problems with chickens doing weird things like they were doing. And I'll get back to you guys when things start getting interesting again. There's always one. Okay, guys, we've got a little bit of a problem. I just watched every single one of the baby chickens in here grow into an adult chicken and then promptly suffocate in this corner right there and die. So that's no good. Because now all my getting a little choked up about it. Because that was all my eggs. That was probably really stupid of me. I should have kept some, but now I have no eggs. One guy did somehow like glitch through a block and survive. He's around here somewhere. Gah? Chicken gah? He was just here. Anyway, I'm going to have to find him and like rebuild my entire supply of eggs. Where did he go? There he is. The lone survivor. He will help me rebuild the population. If you know what I'm saying. Oh man, that was unfortunate. I think that can be fixed by replacing the wood with glass, because they won't suffocate in the glass. I don't want them glitching into blocks though. So I might have to figure out some way to nullify this water stream during the... That shouldn't be too hard. Maybe I can put like a piston in there so they don't... So they'll just sit there instead of swimming into a corner. That may work. Oh man. Other than that, it works great. I've even got like this... Sorry, just kind of emotional. Anyway, so you can see that what's going on. I replaced that top one with glass. I should have replaced those with glass. I didn't think that would be an issue, but it is, so... Yeah. We should see it switch back in just a second. That was your Keo. Switch back. There it goes. Hey. Better late than never. Anyway, the rest of it works. I mean, it does what we wanted it to. The only problem is chickens are stupid. That has always been the problem, I guess. Oh man. Well, anyway, happy 50 subscriber special. Thanks, guys. No, but really, that's I only wish this had worked out perfectly, but you know, we're a young channel, just getting off the ground. So thanks for watching. It's like, I think it's cool. There are like 59 people, give or take, that think this is interesting enough to watch, which is a huge boost to my ego. No, I'm just kidding. But it is it's a neat thought, you know. But But real quick before I say goodbye, I just want to talk about what's going to happen. You might not see any videos from me in the next like week and a half, 2 weeks, because I'm still in school, almost done with school, but I've got like finals and juries and the like coming up. Things are going to get very, very busy in a hurry. Wait a minute. Septimus has been here the whole time. Who is this? Who is this little piggy guy? Little piggy guy. Oh, you know what? I bet that's Aurelius, because Maximus was the only guy in there when I went back in to get the pistons. So let's get him back where he belongs. Dang, man, I want all those eggs back. If only I had known. Where's my carrot? I had a carrot. Well, I guess you're a free pig for now, Aurelius. Oh, but anyway, yeah, things are gonna be busy. So I'm just not sure if I'm gonna have time to make the videos and stuff. Like last time, like I still no carrot there. Weird. Well, I had quite a lot going on last week, which is why this episode is so late. It's like a week late. I wanted this out like last week, but yeah, I was in the recording studio working with my group, and we had our recording and mixing session. We actually got those recordings back. So if I hadn't arranged copywritten music, you'd probably be hearing it right now. But the music is copywritten, so I can't just throw it up on the internet willy-nilly. But anyway, thanks for hanging out and watching the hang. Look at all the guys down there. Jeez. Oh. Hopefully I'll have another episode out next time. Maybe we can get that thing working. But I've got a plan for a melon farm that I know works. Because melons aren't stupid. They have no intelligence. So thanks for watching the hang, and cows are loud. I'll see you guys again next time.